We're in an election year here in the United States, and there's an interesting connection between those that are elected and what the Bible calls the elect. When we choose the president, before he takes office, he's called the president-elect. So can you imagine if you were on the ballot? So here's our ballot. Imagine if you were here. Well, if God has called you, you are on the ballot. And of course, as you respond to that, if God has called you and you respond to that calling, the Bible says that you are a part of the elect. Now, it's interesting that as the elect, just like the president is going to have responsibilities that he must carry out, you, as the elect of God, also have responsibilities if we're going to be there with Jesus Christ. In the book of 2 Peter, it talks about what we need to be doing as the elect of God, as those that are chosen and as those who are responding to God's calling. It tells us in verse 4, in the very first chapter of 2 Peter, it says that we need to be partakers of the divine nature. And so that's our responsibility as the elect of God. Read through that first chapter of 2 Peter. It gives specifics of the character traits we must have so that we fulfill the office of the elect. And in fact, it says a couple of verses later, verse 10 in chapter 1 says, "Brethren, be even more diligent to make your call and election sure." So that's a challenge for us today. Read through that first chapter. Notice the character traits that we must put on in order to be sure that we're elected by God. So let's make notice of that, and let's make that our goal, to be the elect of God. That's BT Daily. We'll see you next time.